I'm hitting pretty bad. Alright, Galen, 10 seconds to fire.
Bravo 2, if you could shift up along the eastern side of the road. 1-0 coming back with 1-5.
Maybe you've seen a First Air Assault Arma 3 video and have questions about the group. Or a First Air Assault member recommended you watch this video to learn more about our group. Regardless of what brought you here, sit back and enjoy everything we could possibly tell you about First Air Assault in less than 15 minutes. The most commonly asked question is, when does First Air Assault meet? Our official operations are on Sundays at 1200 GMT and last a full 4 hours. Every week, the group enjoys original missions created by a group of talented mission makers. These range from single, standalone missions to full-fledged deployments which feature in-depth storylines with the success of one mission affecting all the others. First Air Assault even manages to squeeze in Zeus missions here and there. Yes, First Air Assault primarily takes on AI in its missions, but we make missions so challenging every member is tested every week, both in tactics as well as gameplay. To make sure the group gets into mission as quickly as possible, we ask members to turn up 15 minutes before the official start time, and everyone is required to stay the full 4 hours. Let's be honest, what kind of gamer would leave their battle buddies in mid-fight? Another way First Air Assault spends more time shooting and less time watching others play dress-up G.I. Joe is through our preset pre-coded loadouts. Loadouts are tweaked for each mission, but having every member's gear pretty much ready when we start the mission makes everyone's playing experience much more enjoyable. A key point when looking for an Arma group is attendance, or how often do you need to attend. First Air Assault doesn't have mandatory attendance. Now, that doesn't mean members only turn up whenever they like. Instead, offers the opportunity to enjoy an organized Arma group that doesn't get in the way of real life. Our version of non-mandatory attendance allows members to take time off whenever they need without completing piles of paperwork or submitting posts which rivals that of real-life militaries. If a member can't make a mission one week, that's fine. There's no shouting, screaming, or guilt trips. First Air Assault does look for players who expect to attend 3 out of 4 Sundays though, and we understand vacations and real life can get in the way occasionally. Besides, we like to think First Air Assault offers dynamic Arma gameplay that inspires members to turn up week after week. Speaking of which, how do we play Arma? We follow the doctrine of Aerosol, which is defined as the movement of ground-based military forces by vertical takeoff and landing aircraft, such as the helicopter, to seize and hold key terrain which is not being fully secured, and to directly engage enemy forces behind enemy lines. What this looks like in Arma 3? Well, First Air Assault is usually inserted behind enemy lines and will most likely spend the mission surrounded and certainly outnumbered. The group never goes toe-to-toe with bad guys, instead tactically engaging enemy as and when is needed. First Air Assault doesn't use rank, nor do we expect anyone to be called sir. So how do we manage to conduct such complex and difficult missions? We use a chain of command. At the top of that chain is one member managing the mission, who we designate as Zero Alpha. Zero Alpha plans and executes an operation, managing all the First Air Assault assets on the battlefield using their squad leaders. Some squad leaders have fire team leaders. Communication flows up and down the chain of command to allow for what's being called professional gameplay. What's even better about our system, any member can volunteer to take on the role of Zero Alpha. Another commonly asked question revolves around the aircraft and vehicles the group uses. These are Chinook helicopters, DAP helicopters, Little Bird helicopters, Viper helicopters, Blackfish VTOLs, Falcon and Darter drones, a variety of light strike vehicles, and Weasel AWCs. First Air Assault's fleet of vehicles are limited, with the numbers of each type of vehicle adjusted to the size of the group. An example of this, based on the number of members we currently have at the time of making this video, we have 3 DAPs and 2 Chinooks. To add an air of realism, if a vehicle is destroyed during a deployment, it's lost for the remainder of the deployment, only being replaced when that particular tour is completed. Staying with realism, the group forces first person on foot, allowing third person in vehicles. By default, our missions don't show name tags, but we allow members to run mods to add name tags if they really want them. Interested players ask us about training. First, we're a great group for new players to Arma 3. Our friendly, no-rank environment, along with our relaxed and helpful members, make it easy to find your Arma 3 legs in First Aerosol. New members are asked to complete 3 training modules known as Fundamental Skills Training, or FSTs. These take place on Saturdays at 1200 GMT and walk new members through the keys and SOPs we use as a group, hopefully filling in any knowledge gaps. Every new member completes the Fundamental Skills Training, and there are no exceptions to that rule. We ask new members to complete their 3 FSTs within the first 5 weeks of joining. However, new members are allowed to join official Sunday operations from day 1. Once a member's FSTs are complete, they'll be assigned a regular role, or slot, in the group. Besides the standard roles of Rifleman, Auto Rifleman, and Rocker, First Aerosol enjoys specialized roles of Combat Medic, Scout, Designated Marksman, Pilot, Fireteam Leader, and Squad Leader. All specialized roles require consistent attendance and completion of further training courses. Here are some of the more common questions we're asked about roles within our group. Do you have a sniper or JTAC role? Well, the simple answer is no. Although the Scout and Designated Marksman would come close to the sniper role, First Aerosol follows the general military definition of a Designated Marksman role, which is to supplement the attached squad by providing accurate fire upon enemy targets at distances up to 600 meters. To be honest, we can't really remember when any of our operations used the Designated Marksman role in this manner. As for JTACs, all our members are trained to be able to relay a CAS request, but the task is usually assigned to our Scout, Designated Marksman, or the Fireteam Leader, or the Squad Leader. However, First Aerosol does have a designated support squad who manages and delivers all sorts of support requests, from artillery, guided ordnance, mortars, and other cool bits of kit that we use. Can I fly fixed wing? Nope. The Aerosol doctrine uses rotary wing and VTOL aircraft. As mentioned earlier, First Aerosol uses Chinooks, Littlebirds, DAPs, Vipers, and Blackfished aircraft. We should point out our pilots are expected to fly any and all of these aircraft, with no one pilot being assigned specifically to one airframe. We've been asked what mods we use. We don't keep an active mod list, we couldn't keep it up to date anyway, but we can tell you that we use the following well-known Arma 3 mods: ACE, all of the Cup mods, RHS USAF, and TFAR. These and other smaller mods total around 60 mods, which are about 50 gigabytes in size. Most are found on Steam Workshop, with the smaller custom mods available directly from First Aerosol. First Aerosol doesn't have many rules, but we're pretty firm on the ones we have. The group is managed on 3 core principles: honor, effort, and respect. Honor is about honesty and integrity. We won't tolerate lying or not following through on your promises or commitments. Effort relates to giving 200% when we're in-game and in mission. And respect could be considered as the core principle that gives our group its distinctive vibe and can be defined by the following statements. Members shall not judge anyone based on their religious beliefs, legally accepted lifestyle, race or gender, or make them feel uncomfortable about their personal choice in these matters. Taking this one step further, many of our members have children who can sometimes hear the First Aerosol missions and our get-togethers. Add to this, we have younger members in the group. With both of these in mind, we ask members to refrain from profanity during any time spent with the group. We understand the occasional word may slip out, and trust us, no one will make a big deal about it. But if you're the type of player who swears regularly, First Aerosol is definitely not the group for you. An important rule we have is about communication. Our missions are built based on the current number of members. To ensure missions run smoothly, First Aerosol asks members to let us know if they'll be attending the official Sunday operation. We do this through a roll call on our forum. Yes, we know forums are old school, and we understand Discord is the hip place to be. But nothing beats the ability to track and archive information like a forum. So we use ours for all our official stuff. If you don't like forums or you're going to refuse to use it, don't join us. Every week we post a roll call. Members are expected to respond to the roll call on the forum no later than Thursday. A simple attending or not attending is all that's required. If a member says they can't attend, no one will shout, scream, or guilt a member for their response. Here's the best part. If a member is unsure of whether they can attend, a reply of not attending can be given, and if they're available come Sunday, they can still join the operation. However, if a member continually misses roll calls or doesn't follow through on a promise to attend, we'll have a frank conversation around whether the group is a good fit for them. Important note, when starting with the group, new members will need to reply to 2 roll calls, one for the Sunday operation and another for their fundamental skills training. These are 2 separate roll calls that require 2 separate answers. And that, my friend, is First Aerosol in a very abbreviated fashion. If you have any unanswered questions, feel free to swing by our Discord and chat with one of our members. The Discord information can be found in the video description below. If everything we've covered sounds like something you want to be a part of, let's walk through how you become a member. Step 1 is to complete an application, and the link can be found in the video description below. An email will be sent within 24 hours of receiving the application with the next steps. Make sure to check your spam, as not all email services love First Aerosol as much as the rest of us. Step 2 is to set up a time to meet and TeamSpeak for a quick chat. When replying to the email, give us a few times you can meet, and if you could use GMT as your time standard, we would consider you a rock star. Why TeamSpeak and why not Discord? The group uses TeamSpeak for TFAR, which is our radio mod, so using it as our chat is a good time as any to jump on to TeamSpeak. Step 3 is the chat. It's a relaxed conversation where we learn a little bit about you and answer any final questions you may have of us. We want to make sure you fully understand what First Aerosol is and what we have to offer. We respect that there's only one of you and a lot of Arma groups out there to choose from, so we want to make sure that we're the one for you. We don't allow dual clanning, expect to be your one and only Arma 3 Milsim love, so this is a perfect time to make sure it's all a good fit. By the way, dual clanning requirement doesn't apply to Star Sims, life servers, and the like. If there's a warm and fuzzy feeling from all parties involved by the end of the chat, we set up your permissions and start you on the road to joining us in-game, at least for the next official operation on Sunday. So here's the thing. First Aerosol isn't desperate for members. We currently have a great group of players who've made us their Arma home. Also, we built the group with the understanding we'd rather have 10 or 15 gamers who want to play Arma how we play the game instead of 50 or 100 gamers just running around the mission doing their own thing. So, we selectively recruit, making sure applicants would be a good fit with our current base of members and have the same approach to playing Arma as we do. By being selective, we're not claiming to be elite by any means, but not every applicant will be a good fit. And there you have it. Everything we can tell you about First Aerosol in this short amount of time. Trust us, we have more to say, and as for stories, boy do we have stories. We hope you enjoyed this video, and if you feel First Aerosol is a good fit, we look forward to chatting with you soon. If not, we hope your every Arma battle is swift, sweet, and victorious.